He said, we're going to build a house in that lot. That's not your lot. It belongs to the city.
What'd you say?
I said, bullcrap. I've been renting that for 7 years.
ABC6 on Waste Watch tonight. A Hilltop man says he's been taking care of a piece of property for years. He thought it was part of his yard. Turns out it belongs to the city. We also learned the city was paying a contractor to take care of the same yard. So what was your tax dollars? Where were they going to?
Investigator Lisa Rantala is following your money tonight, Lisa.
Well, Herbert just wanted what he thought to be his side lot to be left alone. But now that we know it's the city property, and he's been doing the maintenance, we asked how this could happen. More importantly, we asked where was the contractor who was being paid to take care of this property?
In the heart of the Hilltop.
You chose this property because of this side yard.
Yeah.
A sign of pride.
That's my flag, American flag, and my Army flag.
80-year-old Vietnam vet Herbert George Murray moved onto South Oakley Avenue 7 to 8 years ago with his flagpole.
When you see your flags fly like that, what do you think?
That's what I accomplished.
And thought this showcase space was included in his $1,300 monthly rent.
You've maintained your side yard.
Yes, ma'am. I cut it all the time and keep the weeds down.
Herbert tells me since he's lived here, he's never seen someone from the city until last month.
He said, we're going to build a house in that lot. That's not your lot. It belongs to the city.
What'd you say?
I said, bullcrap. I've been renting that for 7 years.
Now Herbert is asking us if this is city land.
Cutting all the limbs off that fence every year.
Why isn't the city taking care of it?
Are you mowing this lawn anymore?
Not long the city owns it. They can send somebody out there to mow it.
The grass is getting a little long.
I know.
I pulled the maintenance contracts from the Columbus Department of Development that include this lot on the list. Since 2017, the city paid $40 for the year's initial mow. The city wanted grass to be cut 14 more times after that throughout the year. Those costs range from $20 for a basic mow, $40 to cut high weeds, and $200 to also cut the brush. In 2025, those prices nearly doubled. By phone, the city told me they contacted their contractor and called any neglect here a misunderstanding. They told me their contractor was confused by the chain link fence surrounding the property and maintained the lot outside of the fence. This lot belongs to the Oakley Avenue Baptist Church. The county auditor shows the fence has been up since at least 2017. In an email sent to me July 1st, the city states, we also discussed the placement of the fence. Our staff are in direct communication with the property owner to resolve the issue and gain access for maintenance. 3 weeks later,
how does this look?
We met up with Herbert again to see what had been done.
Looks awful. I always kept it mowed.
This fence measures just under 4 feet. The weeds on city property more than 2.5 feet tall. The blades of grass more than 1 foot tall. So what has happened since we last spoke with you?
It just keeps growing.
The next day, we attended Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther's media event on the city beautification and anti-crime efforts in neighborhoods like the Hilltop.
Do you think the city should lead by example of maintaining its own property? I went out there, there are 3 feet, weeds.
Take a look at the address and get it cleaned up if it is a city property.
I questioned the mayor about the city oversight on city properties.
Is that a waste of money?
Well, obviously, we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to provide for the people of Columbus. And so if you have an address, we'll get it fixed.
Now, decades after going to war.
Is that a lot of money in which they were not maintaining this yard?
No, they weren't.
Herbert tells me he'll be giving up this fight.
I even bought the gas.
He's moving into an apartment nearby with no grass to cut, but also no spot for his flags to fly.
It really hurts. I'm about ready to cry.
Herbert tells me he did see city crews inside the fence this month. They were cutting tree limbs but left the grass untouched. The city tells me they respond to 311 complaints about tall grass on their properties, if any are made. On your side, I'm investigator Lisa Rontola.